What's up, everybody?
What up?
3 hacks, 1 movie. I'm your co-host, Bentley.
Emilio.
RJ.
And today was Emilio's pick.
Finally. Yep, nope, it's true, guys. Your favorite picker finally got to pick today.
Yeah, we did a little just kind of chill session watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure the last movie, but that's not for the pod, that's for the boys.
Quick review on that. I loved it. It was my first time watching it. I know you guys already saw it a few different times or whatever, but no, it was great. I get it. I get it. It's so weird, but I love it.
Yeah, I grew up with Pee-wee's Playhouse, so
yeah. See, I didn't watch Pee-wee's Playhouse, so I didn't have that like nostalgic kind of connection to it. But
Not even when they played it on like Adult Swim.
no,
started
I
syndicating on
actually
there.
ignored it when it was on Adult Swim. I was like, I'm gonna come back when
Get high and watch Pee-wee's
is on or something.
Playhouse, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah,
that's one thing I never did was get high and watch Pee-wee's Playhouse. Surprisingly.
yeah. I've seen some clips.
you're
I'm like, bro,
5.
that sounds awful. Honestly, I don't know if it's the kind of thing I like.
the secret word of the day.
Yeah. Today was Between Two Ferns. What was it called? Just kidding.
Yeah,
In the Pines.
Yeah, so today was my pick, and I picked The Place Beyond the Pines.
The Place Beyond the Pines.
Which is a Ryan Gosling movie. I don't even know if I could call it a Ryan
a
Gosling movie, to
third
be honest.
of a Ryan Gosling movie.
Technically, it's more Bradley Cooper or even the kids, technically. But yeah, no, it has Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, Eva Mendes, Ray Liotta, Mahershala Ali. I always fuck up his first name.
Mahershala?
Yeah, Mahershala Ali. I always fuck up his name.
Yeah, Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne, dude. Okay, fucking Rose
Byrne.
Byrne. So I had no idea she was Australian. I had to look this up.
Okay, see, I thought she was British.
Okay,
but I
see-
knew she had it. I've heard her talk.
Yeah.
Like outside of acting, and I know she had an accent. I thought it was,
Okay. See, I've never heard her talk outside of acting. So then I had to think about it. I was like, okay, I know I've seen her do some British roles, but I've seen her do a lot of just American roles in general. So I actually need to know what she actually sounds like now because I have no idea. But yeah, I had the biggest crush on this girl ever since I saw either Bridesmaids or Get Him to the Greek, one of those two. I love Rose Byrne. Huge fan. But also, I mean, fucking Eva Mendes, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this is where her and Ryan met, but I know they're together now and have been forever.
Yeah.
And have kids together, or at least one kid together.
Yeah, well, it says, according to Wikipedia, very trustworthy site, you know. They've been together since 2011, and the movie came out
In 2012, right?
2012, yeah.
So that means they were probably filming in 2011. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Jesus Christ, man. When I heard they got together and they're about to have kids, I was like, dude, they're gonna have super babies, bro. Like, that shit's gonna be crazy.
Watch all their genes, their good genes, just skip that
Oh
generation.
god, that'd be kind of hilarious, honestly. But I digress. Anyways, yeah. So, Place Beyond the Pines. I've seen this movie once.
3 movies in one.
Yeah, you get 3 really great stories, honestly. I've seen this movie once before, years ago, and I really, really liked it. It actually made me appreciate Ryan Gosling a lot more as an actor. Because I kind of was on the oh, he's just a pretty face kind of guy. And then I saw this, and I also saw
Drive?
no. So the movies that made me look at him differently, The Nice Guys, obviously.
Nice guys, yeah.
Place Beyond the Pines, and Lars and the Real Girl. I think that really
Yeah.
showed his range of what he can do as an actor. So yeah, this is definitely on that list for sure. It's a fucking great movie. I'm really glad I finally got to rewatch it for the first time after X amount of years. Loved it. Still loved it. Just probably as much as the first time I've ever seen it. RJ, I know you... Did we watch it for the first time together, or did you already watch it before?
I think,
watched
I
it.
think when we watched it was the first time.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but I probably watched it 2 or 3 times after that.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is only my second time ever seeing it. And then Bentley, this is your first time
First
seeing
time watching it.
it. Right, okay. So what would you think about it?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I thought Ryan Gosling section was sort of what I would like to call not Drive. I'm not sure if you've seen Drive before, but it just kind of really like reminded me because instead of a car, it's a motorcycle.
Like stationary or like okay,
just chill.
Yeah,
that's it. But like they're kind of similar where he just kind of plays like a guy who likes to drive a motorcycle and do crime and stuff, and it changes main characters like a couple times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And like I feel like the Ryan Gosling part's probably the funnest, most interesting part of the movie.
Okay.
In my opinion.
It's the most action-packed for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally.
I feel like the other characters kind of made me lose a little bit of interest, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I didn't really care too much for AJ.
Okay. So you were here for Ryan Gosling.
I was here for Ryan Gosling,
okay,
bro.
Gotcha. Hey, dude, that's what I said when I went to go watch Barbie in theaters. Dude. I was like, I'm here for Ryan Gosling. So I get it, man, for sure. Mm-hmm. This came out before Drive, though, right?
No, I think it came after.
No, wait, really? Wait,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, my timeline was fucked up. When did Drive come out?
I want to say it was 2010.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was like they were within a couple years of each other for sure.
Because,
not sure
I mean, you could be right. I'm really not sure, to be honest.
2011.
Oh, so right before. So you probably filmed these around the same time.
Probably, yeah.
Especially because his role in Pines is pretty short. So
yeah.
So he could have easily knocked that out in like a couple of months.
Yeah, for a movie that's like 2.5 hours long almost, like he's only in it for maybe the first 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Classic misdirect, dude. Put him on the cover and he's barely in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like 40 minutes in, he's gone from the movie. And I was like, oh, that's a really short movie. Like, how long was that? Was that really an hour and a half? Like, or whatever?
Belly's just waiting for him to come back on screen somehow.
Yeah, he wasn't dead.
Yeah. At least give you some hallucinations or something, or some flashbacks. Yeah, no, so all right, Belly, since this is your first time seeing it, how would you synopsisize this movie?
So yeah, Ryan Gosling is a master motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
Lots of scenes of just motorcycle chases throughout it that are pretty well done. Probably not him riding them, probably just some stunt double.
I really thought the scenes where he's like driving through the forest were pretty cool, where it was like almost like a motorcycle was following him. Because the camera was like super shaky and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like they just attached the camera to the front of the motorcycle, like no stabilizer or anything, and just like let it go.
No, that was pretty sick. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, because some of that actually is like, I feel like it doesn't look maybe too impressive to a lot of people, but bro, that shit can get real scary real fast. Like how fast he was actually driving through the forest. Yeah, something can easily go wrong.
There were a few cool like steady cam shots or like just sort of handheld shots or in the chase scenes you could tell it was like attached to like another vehicle or whatever that was tracking him. Those are well done.
Okay, sorry, we interrupted you. Yeah, how would you summarize?
He's like him and his buddy, they work at a body shop or whatever for cars, and they get into doing bank robberies, and Ryan Gosling with his master motorcycle skills is able to just like zip away immediately and like ditch the police every time. And he gets cocky, after 3 or 4 times doing it. And then one time he gets caught. And,
he gets very desperate, I guess, is kind of more what he was going through at the end there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, throughout this entire time, he finds out that he has a baby, about a 1-year-old kid, that he didn't know about.
Right.
And so he does these robberies to kind of like get money to support the girl that he's trying to get back, and then the son that he just found out about. So
yeah, because he can't exactly just get a regular 9-to-5 job. As we learn later, is that he does have a criminal history record. And I mean, when we first meet him, he's literally working at like a traveling carnival,
right?
Doing motorcycle tricks, which were pretty sweet, to be honest. Like those like circle things or whatever, those are pretty awesome.
They're in like a cage sphere.
I forgot what they're called.
Like a gyrosphere or something, whatever.
I remember seeing like the physics behind like how that shit works. It's pretty cool. The timing is insane, dude. Like your timing has to be impeccable.
No, I was
but-
wondering, like, do they see what they're doing, or do they just go based off of like time and like?
It's probably
heat?
all a time thing.
Yeah,
right?
I think they because I know they're basically always going at a certain speed the entire time that they're in there just to hit that centripetal force or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it's all timing. They really have to rely on each other to not fuck up because any fuck up, there's no way you're gonna avoid it. You're gonna take the hit if one fucks up. Yeah,
Speed up too much, and then you
rear end the next or the person in front of you,
or you open the gap or close the gap a little too much, so then the guy that's going like the opposite way can't make the gap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's all timing. It's all speed and timing.
And Ryan Gosling is introduced as just the coolest motherfucker to ever
Yeah,
exist,
for
bro.
real,
He's like
though.
wearing like a Metallica t-shirt, if I remember right, in the first
with
scene.
the sleeves cut off.
The first thing he's doing
off.
is he's flipping around the butterfly knife.
Flipping around a butterfly
right, yeah,
knife,
yeah,
And
smoking
then
a
he
cigarette.
he stabs it into the wall, and
Yeah.
then you get this cool like one shot of him walking
Through the carnival,
Yeah, from the
yeah.
trailer into the carnival onto the bike. I was waiting for it to like cut to see where like because obviously he wasn't the one fucking riding the bike.
Right. Yeah, I think there's this one moment where you can kind of see like the camera's view gets blocked when they open the gate to go inside, and then that's kind of it.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's so short, like you can like blink and miss it. Yeah, man, it's an actually really cool one shot. I mean, I'm a sucker for a good one shot, but especially if you open the movie with it, it's pretty fucking sick. But yeah, dude, Ryan Gosling, I remember looking at him in this, and as much as I love him in this, it's so hard to believe someone like that looking like that, you know, where it's just like incredibly handsome dude, like, but with like face tattoos and neck tattoos and like really shitty ones at that. It's not
Right,
even
yeah.
it's not even the fact that he has tattoos like in very visible areas. It's just that they're really shitty and just like, but I guess like some of them are probably just like prison tats or something, you know, or carnival tats. You know?
Carnival tats.
It's like just something that they do like on their off time, you know. He has heartthrob across the neck. Like
He looks pretty ridiculous at some point.
he has a dagger on his fucking
Yeah.
cheek right below his eye, you know. He's just the most like angsty 30-year-old like hot dude ever, man. It's just so funny to see him.
Yeah, he looks like a sleazy Fred from Scooby Doo with his beach blonde hair.
Sleazy Fred from Scooby-Doo. Okay.
Yeah, he has like beach blonde hair.
Okay,
and-
gotcha. I just think it's literally Ken from Barbie if he like sold like Adderall to kids or something. Like if he dealt drugs, like that would be fucking Ken, dude. And he is Ken. Like he does end up being Ken, and maybe that's why I'm making that connection. But yeah, that's kind of just his overall presence in the movie. I fucking love it, but it's kind of hard to take seriously sometimes.
He's certainly like a rebel without a cause sort of character in this movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, James Dean.
Yeah.
on a motorcycle. He's always smoking a cigarette. Like
Yeah.
like I don't think I've ever seen him not smoke a cigarette in this movie.
Yeah.
Even when he's like around children, he's smoking a cigarette. And they're like,
I know. I love how he's like signing autographs for kids. Like his name is something, you know, but he's just like this carnival worker basically. But yeah, I know. And then it's so funny because obviously we learned that, you know, or even Mendes shows up and they have kind of like a history. You can tell he gives her a ride home, blah, blah, blah. He finds out like 2 days later that she had a kid. I love how he finds out. He goes to her house and sees her mom with a white baby because she's Mexican or she's some kind of Hispanic, whatever.
Right,
Latina, yeah. And then you see this super white baby. He's like, "Who's that?" Like you can tell he's looking at the baby. They're like, you know, that may kind of look like me a little bit. You know, blonde hair, blue eyes, whatever, blah blah blah. And your mom is like one of the most beautiful Latin women to ever fucking grace like a Hollywood camera. So yeah. And then her mom just kind of outs her, and it's like, "He's yours. Do you want to?" He's like, "He's yours. Do you want to hold him?" And then and then that's when he realizes he's actually he has to start making money, get his life together a little bit, and then that's when he starts working at the chop shop with, or not the chop shop, just a shop with Robin, played by Ben Mendelsohn.
who's like an ex bank robber, I think. He's the one who
Yes.
kind of
Yeah,
like
he says
gets
that.
Ryan
Yeah,
Gosling's
yeah.
character into the whole thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
says
Tells him that he got away with it because he didn't do too many of them.
Yeah.
Which Ryan Gosling kind of starts doing. but-
Yeah. Well, he tells him, he's just like, yeah, it's pretty easy as long as you don't do too many, which I honestly can kind of believe, especially back then when not everyone had a fucking like smartphone and can record just everything. But yeah, it definitely seems like. And then after we just watched Point Break not too long ago, I mean, their whole thing was that they got too close to the sun, you know.
Yeah.
They went for like always sticking to their plan, like, hey, we only robbed the tellers, and then they're like, no, go to the vault for the last one. And that was their fucking demise right there. So I believe it. Yeah. It's funny because Ryan Gosling in this movie reminds me of I don't know if you remember, but years ago there was this dude, there was this convict who went viral for being super hot. He was like this light-skinned black dude with like blue eyes.
Yeah.
And then he got like a modeling contract and shit like out there. It's just, that's exactly what Ryan Gosling's character reminded me of. Like if everyone had access to the internet and smartphones then, he definitely would have gone viral for like the hottest convict ever fucking convicted of anything, dude.
What about Luigi Mangione?
Okay, yeah, that's a really good example, actually.
Yeah, that is pretty good, actually.
He's like Luigi Mangione like 13 years ago, but yeah, before Luigi was Luigi. Yeah, man, this... man.
Ryan Gosling getting back into this chick's life for his son. Like, it's noble that he's doing it for his son, but he just causes issues for this bitch.
He's pretty, like...
being in...
Fucked up, yeah. I mean, he is fucked up in general.
He basically starts robbing banks for this kid. Like,
right, yeah.
That's kind of why it gets sparked off.
He did try to do, he quote unquote tried to go legit by helping out at the chop. I keep calling it a chop shop for some reason.
Like a body shop.
At a body shop. But obviously, he even tells him, like, hey, I don't get a lot of work. I can help you out when I can, but that's kind of about it. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to need money. And then he tells him, we can rob banks. He's like, ha, yeah, get away. He's like, no, I'm serious, man. Like, it's actually kind of easy. We just need to be smart about it. Don't do too many, and we should be okay. And then that's when Ben Mendelsohn reveals that he used to rob banks back in the day, and he only did, like, X amount and then just called it.
I think he said 4.
Yeah, and then called it a quits after that.
Mm-hmm. And the way they always do it is Ryan Gosling just goes in there and just tells everybody to get on the ground, kind of like it's almost like he's panicking when he's doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
you can see how nervous he is at the first one. He's like hyping himself up. He's like smacking the helmet. He's like, "Come on, you can do this." I always love Ryan Gosling, and I thought it was really funny in this movie when he tells everyone to get on the ground. His voice cracks.
Yeah,
when it gets really high. He's like, "Get on the ground!"
It's funny that we always remember that. Yeah.
Because I've seen a few of his movies at this point, and there's always moments like that where he tries to yell, but his voice just kind of cracks, and it's pretty funny. Mm-hmm. But
he always makes it out with the dough, and then like drives the motorcycle down like a road for like a good few miles, and then drives it into a truck,
like a box truck,
like a moving box truck or whatever that his buddy owns.
Yeah,
close it immediately and then ditch the police.
Pretty smart. I guess that's not the first time anyone's ever done that. I definitely have seen that in multiple movies and TV shows at this point. But yeah, for sure, their crimes are very simple and but executed pretty brilliantly, I guess. But yeah, I mean, everything was working out. He was making this money. Him and Eva started hooking up again. Whatever. Even though she's still seeing Kofi. Kofi. Yeah. So she cheated on Kofi. Bro, honestly, Eva's a dumb bitch, bro. Like
Kofi.
Her I don't know. I'm sure they got married at some point, but at that point they were just dating or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she found this dude who's willing to take her and like her bastard son basically and her mom into his house, and he was really becoming a provider. He was willing to raise this baby as his own, and she cheats on him because it's fucking Ryan Gosling with face tattoos.
It is Ryan Gosling.
It is Ryan Gosling though, yeah. And it's just, she's pretty much a dumb bitch for sure. And it's kind of funny, but just more sad than anything, I guess. But yeah, like now that I think about it, I'm like, God, she made nothing but mistakes, dude. It's pretty hilarious. But obviously Ryan Gosling also made nothing but mistakes. But yeah, so they hook up. He thinks they're like together basically. And then things really get escalated when he assaults Kofi because he was trying to build a crib in his own house or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Assaults. gets arrested, and then
That's just with like some sort of tool or something.
it was like a monkey wrench, or not a monkey wrench. I mean, he was putting together a crib, so
Right.
yeah. But I could have sworn it was some kind of wrench in his hand. But yeah, so he fucks him up pretty bad. He gets arrested. He immediately gets like let go for whatever reason. It's only like $2,500 bill, which doesn't seem very high even for that time.
Right.
And then he goes to Robin and tells him, I need to rob 2 banks in one day or whatever. He's like, we just got to knock these out. And he tells him like, yeah, I'm not going to be a part of that. And he's like, this is exactly how you get caught and blah, blah, blah.
No thanks, Icarus.
Yeah,
You're getting
for
too
real,
close to the sun.
yeah. Yeah, maybe listen to the ex bank robber, dude, and he never got caught, but.
Well, it's funny because after that first bank robbery, the way that Robin acts, like it makes me seem like
he never robbed the bank before.
Because he's like, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he did say it's been like 20 something years since he robbed the bank or something like that. But yeah, you know what's funny? I can see that though. It'd be funny if he admitted that, like, hey man, I gotta tell you something. I never robbed a bank in my life. You know, I'll take a candy bar from the grocery store every once in a while, but he's like, I never robbed the bank. Yeah, that actually would have been pretty funny. But
I don't know. His name's Robin, bro. There's a reason
and he was
for
a
that.
robber,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like,
God, dude, this movie has so many layers.
yeah, it's poetic.
Man, but yeah, it's I love how we see the beginning of Ryan or Luke or whatever. Luke, yeah. How he was extremely nervous. You know, he's hyping himself up to do this robbery. He does it, and then when he's getting away in the box truck, you see him throw up because he's obviously all the adrenaline's kind of like wearing out. He's like, it just fucking pukes all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a pretty funny scene where he's like throwing up and also kind of celebrating at the same time, or trying to celebrate.
Yeah, because then he starts like grunting. Well. He's like, like hell yeah, like he's like starting to hype himself up again.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it kind of pissed me off that Robin was just like, how much did you get? How much did you get? And then instead of Ryan counting it, he just hands it off to Robin, and he tries to count it while driving. I was like, this seems like it could wait till you get back to base, you know? Like, there's no reason to try to fucking count the money while you're driving, while the cops are fucking still looking for people. But, you know, that's just my opinion on that. But yeah, man, it's, yeah, it was pretty sweet. And then, yeah, so Ryan, you know, he freaks out. He's like, I got to do this. I got to get money, whatever. And then I like how Robin tries to basically save him from himself by sabotaging the bike.
Right. Yeah.
You know, he obviously you can tell he's like planning this because he's like, here, take the truck. It's less suspicious or whatever. And then he fucking sabotages the bike and
which I thought was kind of weird. Why did he give him the truck if he sabotaged the bike anyways?
Wait, what?
Why did he give him the truck if like he just went around and sabotaged the bike?
Well, because if he took the bike, he wouldn't be able to sabotage it. He gave him the truck so he had time to sabotage it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can get away.
Yeah. So he can't.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So he can't use it. You know. He was trying to save him from himself. And then, you know, Luke comes back, sees it's been trashed, and he threatens Robin, and he's like, you owe me a new bike. Fucking puts a fucking gun in his mouth. Mm-hmm. Buys not a new dirt bike, just some other dirt bike. And
yeah, actually kind of a shitty one because after he does his robbery without Robin also.
Yeah, without
a few
Robin.
hiccups happen.
Yeah.
The bulletproof glass.
First, he forgot his
high.
sunglasses to cover his face.
Yeah, he does.
He
have
even
that.
says that. He's like, fuck my sunglasses. And then he's like, shit, all right, well, I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like, that should have been your first, like, I probably shouldn't do this. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, no Robin. Sans Robin. Sans sunglasses.
Mm.
And, yeah, there's, like, bulletproof glass or, like, the tellers are all glass. Behind glass, you know?
And it's super high too.
Super high, yeah.
She's like an old ass lady.
Yeah.
Can't throw the sack of money over the.
Oh, I felt so bad for her because you know
glass.
she wanted to, but she just physically couldn't. Yeah.
So they get a guy to do it, and then it like
He's
lands.
like, you better not fuck up.
Lands on top of the glass.
Yeah. He's He's like, shit. Like, again, dude, I've heard his voice crack like that so many times in the movies. It's so funny. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, you could tell he didn't scope out this place beforehand. He didn't know anything about it, and I mean, yeah, it's the beginning of his demise. So yeah, and then his fucking bike doesn't turn on right away, dude. It's just, oh man.
As the police are like rolling up on him.
Yeah, I know the cop literally just like basically pulls up in front of him, and then he's like, fucking drives off.
I was kind of curious, like how close in proximity all of those robberies were to one another.
Yeah, I don't know how big Schenectady is, but it's not a very big place, it seems like.
Or if they were all in Schenectady too.
It kind of sounds like it, but I'm really not sure. I guess they could have done it somewhere else, but yeah. Oh, speaking of, so I looked up.
It's a town of 67,000.
Yeah, see, that's what I looked up, and that's now too. So who even knows when this movie was based on?
Right?
Too.
Yeah,
it was probably even smaller.
If it's
like
just
late 90s, I think technically.
I would think mid to late 90s because if
the 15 years later,
if the 15 years later part was supposed to be like current day, that could be like 2011, 2012.
Exactly,
so
exactly.
You'd have to think 96, 97.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Speaking of, so I had to look up why is it called the place beyond the pines because I never learned.
Yeah,
apparently that's okay. Apparently that's what Schenectady means. Schenectady is based off it's based off a Native American word called like literally about like the place like in the pines or like after the pines or something like that. So it's just it's almost like the literal translation of Schenectady or the original native word anyways. And I just thought it was funny because I was like, yeah, you know what? That was probably a good call because I don't know if I'd watch this movie if it was just called Schenectady.
Bentley's trying to get me to watch Synecdoche. That sounds too similar. I can't do it, man.
It's funny when I was looking up Schenectady, New York, Synecdoche was the first thing that come up when I was typing in Schenectady. So I thought that was interesting.
2 words I don't know how to spell, honestly.
What? Schenectady
or Synecdoche.
Yeah, Synecdoche, yeah. But yeah, that's all Schenectady means, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. That makes a lot of sense then.
I also looked up if Schenectady has a high crime rate, and the answer is yes. It is above the average for a town that size. It's pretty bad, I guess. So it kind of makes sense.
Like upstate New York, or is
I think
it near,
they did say upstate New York. Yeah, I don't know what it's next to. Like,
I mean, it's like half.
It looks like upstate New York in the movie.
Oh, it looks like the East Coast, the east side of New York. I guess.
It's like right. Oh,
like dead center, east or But yeah, obviously it's not New York City or whatever, Long Island and blah blah blah, other famous places.
Which is pretty much New York City.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, so I guess it's pretty on brand for this whole movie because they do have a pretty bad crime rate apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during the chase, we get introduced to our next main character, which is Bradley Cooper's character, Avery Cross, as he's chasing Luke after the bank robbery gone wrong, blah, 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 things entail, and Ryan holds up in a house, and he just
that family's fucking inside of, and he like almost holds him hostage for a little bit.
Yeah, I think once he realizes he's like completely backed against the wall, he just lets him go at that point.
Yeah, because he goes to the second floor. Mistake, bro. You don't do that. It's like a horror movie, dude. You don't go to the second floor, like unless you know there's a safe way to get out. But yeah, he looks outside. He's like, "Fuck, okay, that's a pretty big drop. Like, I'm not gonna be able to make it." But yeah, so he calls Eve and tells him like, don't tell our son about me, whatever, just don't let him know who I am. Avery comes in, sees the gun, basically shoots him right away, and then Ryan shoots back. He gets hit, Avery gets hit, and that's the end of Luke.
He falls out of a window.
Yeah,
falls cracks his skull probably.
Yeah,
so
shot probably.
If the shot didn't kill him, like definitely the
blow to the head.
Yeah, blow to the head falling out of the second story.
For sure. I understand, like, because it's protocol and everything, but I love when the other cops show up and they're like, "Put your hands up," and then he's fucking dead. I mean, he's like, I get it. It's like, you know, until you can make sure that he is 100% dead. It's just so funny because like he's like literally like his like arm is behind his back, his legs are fucked up, and there's like he's sitting in a pool of his own blood. He's like, "Put your arms up or put your hands up." It's just so funny to see, but I get it. It's fucking protocol. Yeah. And then, yeah, you can tell Avery's kind of fucked up about it because I think later it's revealed that he's only been on the job for less than a year. Someone said 6 months, yeah, but I don't know if that was like an exact number or whatever. So either way, like less than a year. And he shoots somebody and kills somebody on top of that.
And gets shot himself.
Right? And we learned that because we learned from Ray Liotta's character, who's like a veteran detective, basically. He's like, I've been on the force for like 25 years and I've only fired my weapon like 4 times or something like that, or some shit like that. He's just like, you did it all in 6 months. And he was a white guy or whatever. It's just like, you know, bonus points. So, yeah. Yeah, and then so we start following more Avery's story after that, and his story is pretty interesting too because he kind of starts, you know, he's dealing with rehabilitation, and he finds out that Luke had a son who's also the same age as his own son, and then he's having a tough time dealing with that because he's coming to terms that he took a father away from, you know, a son or whatever.
He's talking to like a therapist saying that like he can't even look at his son. Or
yeah, he can't even look at his own son. Yeah, which is I really like that they kind of went that far into it because that could definitely really fuck somebody up. And then you can hear when he's giving his official statement to, you know, IA or whatever, he definitely fudges the truth quite a bit. He says that. He says that he checked the door to make sure that it was unlocked, but he didn't. It seems like he just kind of kicked in the door, you know, whatever. But
no, he did.
He did?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely tried the doorknob, but it was locked.
Okay. Yeah, because when he was telling the story, you could tell he wasn't sure. But I guess, I mean, that could be a few different things. And then he tells him...
the other guy shot first.
Yeah, well, that was a big one, right? Is that the other guy shot first, and he shot back, and it was supposed to be a clean kill or whatever. But obviously, he kind of said that to cover his own ass because he realized, shit, you know, I could actually, you know, be found whatever if it turns out that I shot first and everything. So he fudges the truth about that, and then he gets cleared. You know what's funny? He gets the Medal of Honor or whatever and everything, and then he gets cleared from the shooting. Right. I would think you'd go the other way around just to cover their own ass, you know, before like imagine like you give this dude a Medal of Honor and then like 2 weeks later, like, and we have to take that back because you actually fucking murdered that dude. So way to go. Yeah, and then it's crazy because then you start immediately seeing kind of the dark side of the Schenectady police or whatever and how corrupt it is. They fucking shake down like Luke's family, basically. They're like, hey, we know he was a bank robber. He's done this a few times. He's definitely left you money somewhere or whatever. Threatens to deport her mom and shit.
They're doing this in like plain clothes too.
I know, they're all just dressed normally. I mean, he's still in the fucking leg cast or whatever. You know, he's like limping and shit. Yeah. And yeah,
he does not want to be there.
Yeah, you can tell obviously this is not their first time doing it, but yeah. So they find the money, get out of there, and then they give him the bigger cut, and then it kind of gets fucking worse from there, you know, because he doesn't turn it in, right? He fucking keeps it at home or whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah, he doesn't use it.
He doesn't use it.
He just kind of like stashes it.
Yeah, he stashes it. Yeah.
Doesn't want it. Doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. And then because of that, you like, they kind of think he's one of them, and then starts telling him like, "Hey, man, like you're working the evidence locker. We're gonna need you to get us some things, you know, blah blah blah." And it's all because he took the money. So
we did you that solid. We got you that 7,000. You gotta help us out.
I know, yeah. So yeah, immediately just everything starts fucking getting worse and worse and worse. And the worst thing is like his dad is a judge, right? I think that it says his dad was a judge. Right. Yeah, I think his dad was a judge, and he's like, fuck, dude, I mean, that's a judge. Like, I barely been on the force for 6 months, a year, blah, blah, blah. And it just sucks. Like everything's going to shit. And then, you know, he's having problems with his son. He's having problems with his wife. She wants him to leave because, you know, worst case, he like survived the worst case scenario.
Yeah, leave the police, like the force.
Yeah,
like not leave her.
Not leave her.
Yeah,
Yeah, like leave the force. Yeah. And he's like, nah, I can't do that. Blah blah blah. He then tries to do the right thing and give the. Well, first I like how he tries to be. What did he say? Like, I think I should be lieutenant. And I want to be in charge of like special investigations or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's the group that Ray Liotta's character is part of.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, because I know he wants to kind of bust them, obviously, but he's like, "Come on, man!" He's like, "I can't just make up a promotion for you or whatever. Like, you know, you've been on the force for like less than a year. I can't just put you in that position or whatever." He's trying to obviously use this opportunity to try to do good without incriminating himself. That's what he keeps trying to do, basically. And then he tries to do the right thing by, you know, turning in the money. And his chief is like, "Fuck you! Like, I'm not touching that shit. Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "You bring this shit up now? Like, absolutely not." And then, funny, like his police chief, I've seen him before. He's from Blue Bloods, where he played a police chief, a New York police chief.
Was he corrupt?
No, he was actually a good guy. Okay. He was one of the good guys, yeah. But it was like a New York City police. So he's literally just playing the same character, same role, just one in New York City and then one in fucking Schenectady. Yeah, so I just thought it was funny, like, damn, this dude got typecasted hard, bro. But whatever, I'm sure he made. I think he was almost in like every season, so good for him.
Yeah, everybody in the police in Schenectady is apparently corrupt.
Yeah, apparently there was no one he could trust. Yeah, there was absolutely no one he could trust. So then he finally kind of caves and goes to his dad and tells him what he did. And he's like, well, there's only one thing you can do. And then that's kind of when they set up like the sting operation to bust all the dirty cops. And then before that, Ray Liotta tried to fucking whack him like he's fucking playing Henry Hill again.
Right.
Yeah. he's like, follow me into these woods, you know, whatever.
Yeah, we got to talk about this deal we were talking about earlier. Follow me.
Yeah, dude, I thought that's just so funny because he was following him for a while, and then there's a point where he just turns into like this very secluded part of the woods, and then that's brother because like fuck that shit and just fucking hits the reverse and gets the fuck out of there. Like thank God he wised up. Because, yeah, he was definitely about to get murdered for sure.
Yeah. It looked like when he got out of the car, he had a gun on it. Like, he was holding a gun in his right hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was holding something, and I thought it was a gun.
Okay,
but it wasn't as clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those situations like, hey, you either do this or I fucking kill you right here, right now. But, yeah, wised up. And then, yeah, that's when he goes and talks to his dad. They set up a thing, bust all the cops, and now he becomes more of an even hero cop on top of this because, you know, he stopped the criminal, got shot, and now he fucking destroyed this fucking crime ring within the police force. And then he kind of uses that as leverage to become assistant district attorney.
Yeah,
assistant district attorney, which the IA guy or whoever he was not a fucking fan of. He's just like, so I'm gonna do this for you, but don't ever fucking shake my hand. He's like, don't ever think we're okay. Like, this is insane that you're actually doing this. I think it just really shows what kind of like character he is. Like, he really thinks like it's kind of the typical. It's okay because I'm doing this for the greater good. Like, I'm doing this for the right reasons. You know,
yeah.
I might be doing bad shit, but I'm doing it for the right reasons because I want to like help people and blah blah blah.
I mean, that's what Ryan Gosling's character was thinking too.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you know, very good parallel.
Yeah, I'm doing bad things. I'm robbing banks, but I'm doing it for the good.
Yeah, I'm doing it for my son, you know, whatever. Yeah, very, very good parallel between them two for sure. And then, yeah, so he gets ADA, and then we get boom. You think, well, obviously you don't really think the movie's over because it's like, why the hell would you just end it there? And then, like, boom, fucking 15 years later, we start following Avery's son, AJ.
Right.
And you find out that Avery is going.
Like a wigger.
He's a wigger, basically, yeah. He seems like your typical Long Island kid, I guess, you know. Like,
he's not from Long Island.
No,
he's
but
from
he just
Troy.
You heard of
Troy?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's next door. He's like, but you sound like you're from Long Island. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I know, he's your typical, like, wangster kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find out that Avery's running for attorney general. Him and his wife have been divorced for a while now. because his son wants to move in with him now.
Yeah, they don't live together,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you could tell. And yeah, so I guess it kind of makes sense that his son kind of ends up this way as a like gangster kid because he's mostly raised by his mom. And then probably Avery was still having the same issues about not being able to like really deal with his son, knowing that what he did to, you know, Jason's dad and everything. So I guess it makes sense. He was probably always like pretty distant with his own son, and that's how he ended up as this fucking like wankster, fucking just like, I don't know, always smoking weed, always popping pills, and blah blah blah, getting in trouble and shit. And then yeah, and then with fucking, you know, a fate only the gods could write, Jason and AJ run into each other.
Yes.
They end up at the same school, and it's like, literally the first friend that AJ makes there is fucking Jason.
right.
He like spots him out in the fucking like whatever lunchroom by himself. They start shooting the shit and immediately become friends. And yeah, it's man, it's pretty fucking awesome, dude. I don't remember the last time I saw a movie do something like this where you go from kind of like story to story. That's not like, it's not like Pulp Fiction, you know, where it's kind of, we're just getting all these different perspectives going on kind of at the same time. This is more like a chronological telling of the story from different perspectives.
This is the third one.
Yeah,
third
so this is
story.
like kind of now the third story. We're now following Jason. We follow more Jason more than AJ, but yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a movie do this.
Yeah, I mean, it
So that's pretty
doesn't.
cool.
It doesn't really address it right away because I don't think it says his name, Jason's name, like when they're shows up as teenagers. You know, I don't think it says his
Right.
name until they like get arrested.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it says it a little bit earlier.
Because I know
Right,
AJ
but
from
he-
the jump says like, because he tells the counselor or whatever, was like, oh, Avery, like, oh, call me AJ or
Right,
whatever.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
and then I think late
But I don't think you know that it's
Jason.
Well, Jason,
Jason.
says that his dad died or whatever.
right.
Yeah.
Or-
But then he says it like in a car
Yeah,
accident.
Yeah,
in a car
'cause
accident.
that's what he
but,
knows,
But,
right?
you,
Yeah.
but you kind of assume because he'd said to forget him or whatever.
Yeah.
the Ryan Gosling's character. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't
right
like,
at that point, that's kind of when you realize.
Yeah, because he said like, "Oh, my parents are still together. They've always been together, but my dad isn't my real dad. My real dad died when I was a kid, or whatever, blah blah blah." But I think he
a
does
car
say
accident.
Jason before they get arrested. Like I think
Okay.
you do hear that his name is
Maybe,
Jason.
yeah.
But it wasn't until like they get arrested that. Because then you see Avery come in because he's fucking whatever, ADA or district
Yeah,
attorney
he's
at that
definitely
fucking
high
point.
up in like
In the
government
legal system,
or like
in the
legal
local
system or yeah.
So then he's like, what do you do? And it's like, oh, they were caught with a bunch of ecstasy or whatever. And he's like, who's the kid? And it's like Jason something. And it's just like, and then he realizes who
What
he
was that
is.
name?
Yeah. And he's like, and then he realizes who he is. And he's like, all right, boom. And then you find out that, what did they say? He was looking at like 5 to 10 years, basically, or 10 to 15 years, even though he's only 17.
If it's a felony.
Yeah, they're like, it's a pretty bad like felony, and they're like, but he's getting knocked down to a misdemeanor with time served already. So
Yeah.
you could tell obviously Avery did that because he just feels so guilty about the whole situation. And then obviously he also got his son out of it because it's his fucking son, and you know he's running for attorney general, so obviously his fucking son can't get busted with a bunch of fucking ecstasy.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
and
Hey man,
everything.
Hunter Biden, bro.
Yeah. A little too soon. A little too soon. Just like 10, like almost like 8 years later. Yeah, so it's so cool that they're like kind of fates intertwined like that, and then it's the classic sins of our father kind of situation, and then also you can't escape your past because that's all Avery tries to do basically.
Right.
But he can't get away from it. It keeps coming back to him, and then he fucking like threatens his son basically and tells him like, you fucking leave that kid alone. You fucking leave him alone. And he's like, all right. Pff, immediately doesn't give a shit and like starts talking to Jason again and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because also he is a fucking dumbass. So yeah.
Yeah, he makes like a little comment about his dad the next day because he sees Mahershala Ali's character. I forgot. Kofi. There you go.
Kofi, yeah.
Yeah, he sees him drop off.
He's a black guy. I don't think you even said that, but
I did not say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
is
yeah.
a black man.
black,
Yes.
black guy raising
Yeah.
a white kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the untold story. It happens in movies, I guess. Yeah, mostly in movies, but I guess it does happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so he makes a comment to Jason about his dad, and it kind of just like sets off Jason, and then a little bit of a riff starts between AJ and Jason.
Yeah.
But then it starts Jason to like kind of finally confront his mother about like what do you know about my dad? Like what?
And she still doesn't tell him.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he had to hear it from Kofi about who he was. Like, he's like,
he still didn't really say much, but he at least told him his name.
Yeah, he gave him the name.
So he kind of, did his own Google research. And I loved how you could. It was so weird seeing the Google homepage, like where the "I'm feeling lucky."
Oh yeah.
Right, dude. Yeah.
Damn, when did they get rid of that? It's been a while. But yeah.
No one uses that button. Or ever used it.
I remember I was getting so pissed off because I loved everything that Jason was doing. Like he was like finding out about his dad. He found out who his old dad accomplice was basically, and he asked about him and blah blah blah. But then fucking AJ was like, "Yo, Jason, we're cool, right?" He's like, "Yeah, man, we're cool." Like, all right, I'm like, "You coming to my party?" He's like, "Nah." He's just like, "You coming to my party?" He's like, "All right, I guess I'm coming to your party." He's like, "All right." He's just like, don't worry about those $500, like they didn't get fucking busted together or whatever, you know. He's like, oh, bro, the most typical like douchebag, like New York, like gangster kind of kid. It's just like, you fucking lost me my $500. Like, what? He's like, bro, we were there. We got arrested together.
Yeah.
Like, I do not have those $500.
I should be mad at you because you were the one that asked me to get you the drugs.
Yeah.
Then he basically forces him to get Xanax, or not Xanax.
Oxy. Yeah.
The cool drug at the
he's
time.
like, oh, you're gonna come with Oxy, right? He's like, nah, man, I can't do that. He's like, what do you mean, no? What do you mean you're not coming with Oxy? You gotta come with Oxy. He's just like, it doesn't even have to be the full $500. Like, he's such a fucking generous guy. Like, oh, don't worry about it, bro. Don't bring like $500 worth. Just bring like, like $200 worth or something. But yeah, he's such a fucking douchebag. But I mean, that was pretty clear from the beginning, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this made me hate Jason, bro. He's like, I think he could have gone to the party without it, but he really thought he really needed to get this Oxy or whatever. So he fucking robs a pharmacy.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I love that he gets away on the bike though, because I was like, damn, dude, like, just like his dad, right? Like he's good, man. He can't afford a fucking motorcycle yet, so he's just he's just badass on a Huffy, or whatever. Yeah. Goes to the party, fucking pops the Oxy, he's about to hook up, and then he finds out who AJ's dad is and confronts him about it.
There's a photo on the wall or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like tripping on the Oxy.
Yeah, sees that it's his dad, and then he fucking confronts him, and then he gets his ass beat by fucking AJ. Goes to the hospital, tells his mom that he's a liar, and it's kind of, oh shit, yeah. Then things could really escalate after that. He
like dips out of the hospital while his mom is like distracted or getting the car.
Yeah, exactly.
Tells him to wait on the bench outside the entrance, and goes to get the car, and he just takes off, and
yep. And then that's he goes and buys a gun. That was the thing. Like he goes and buys
not from Walmart, but from some.
No, he's 17. You can't do that. Yeah.
From the dude he bought $500 worth of Mexican.
I know, right? I was so surprised he was able to get that because I'm like, dang, you would think because the cops busted them right after doing that, so you think they would have just busted that house right then and there, but whatever. Yeah, so he gets the gun and then he goes and confronts AJ. Basically, I guess just beats the shit out of him with the gun, like doesn't shoot him or whatever. And then he runs into Avery, holds him hostage, takes him out to the woods.
Or like Avery runs into him.
Yeah, like Avery comes home, sees him, and then he tells him, get in the car. They go to the woods. He's about to like execute him, or he's about to kill him like execution style. He puts him on his fucking knees and tells him.
It almost looks like the same woods that Ray Liotta was like.
Yeah, I really thought it was literally that same fucking turn off or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I like that it shows that Avery does really still care about his son, even though he's not like the greatest dad, obviously. Because the first thing he just asks, he's like, tell me AJ's okay. Like, tell me AJ's okay. So he does really care about his son. He just doesn't know how to be a dad, I guess, or whatever. And then, you know, he doesn't tell him, but he's like, oh, give me your fucking wallet or whatever. And he opens the wallet and he finds, Jason finds the picture of his dad with his mom and when he was a little baby. And so that means fucking, dude, that means Avery's had that in his wallet for like 15 years now.
Yeah.
Like he's kept it that entire time. I guess that's like a reminder of like why he does what he does and, you know,
Maybe
his fucking past mistakes and shit like that.
He tampered with a lot of evidence, I have to say.
Yeah, he really, yeah.
Like a little too much. He took that photo from the backpack that was in the evidence room, and then also like put the bundle of money in the backpack.
Yeah, he put it back in there.
It was never really in there. So.
Yeah, and it probably only got worse when he became a fucking attorney general too. But you know,
and he probably just continued to do shady shit.
I mean, obviously, like he got his son out of fucking, you know. Because his son would have probably got the same thing, 10 to 15 years, you know. Well, obviously it's his son, so you have to fucking bust him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was like lightly shady. Like, he was understandably shady.
Avery?
Yeah, Avery.
Okay. Yeah, again, he was, you can tell he's very much operating on a, I'm doing this for the greater good kind of situation, which is obviously a very weird line to walk, ethically and morally. But yeah, and then... Yeah, so Jason takes the car, basically, runs away, and then he just kind of bounces after that, right? Like, you don't see him until he's behind the motorcycle.
Yeah, until
right?
the very, very end of the movie, yeah. So then it shows kind of like the aftermath of the little hostage situation there. Avery wins Attorney General.
Yep. His son is there with him, too.
His son is there with him.
And AJ looks, like, happy. Like, at first, you can see he's kind of, like, not sure what he's feeling, I guess. So he's kind of, like, all over the place, and you can tell. But his dad wins. He's giving a speech, and he kind of actually, like, smirks a smile. He actually seems kind of, like, happy for his dad. And maybe he kind of got his shit together, because him not going to jail for 15 years wasn't enough of a wake-up call for him, obviously, because again, he immediately started doing bad shit right after that. It wasn't until fucking Jason holds him hostage and almost kills him at gunpoint that he kind of realized like he should really be thankful for his life and everything that he has and everything. But
and then after that it shows Jason. He sends his mom like the picture that he found.
Yes.
Of him and his dad, and that I think that was it. No letter or anything with that. Nothing, just sends us the picture and
just his mom on the envelope. Yeah.
Yep. And then it cuts to Jason like going. He's walking on a farm and he goes to the house and he tells the guy, "Oh, I called you and told you I was going to meet you here." And then the guy pulls a motorcycle out of the barn and he pays for it, gets on it, and just drives away. Like
I wonder where he got that money, because he pulls out a fucking wad of cash when because he's like, oh, how much? And he's like, I don't know, give me like 5 for it or whatever. And he just pulls out a fucking fat wad. And
was that 5,000 or 500?
I know, I was thinking that too, because like with the amount of bills, it could be 5,000, honestly.
I honestly didn't really notice
how
big the wad of
50 hundreds maybe. That's not really that much, honestly, if you like fold it up. But when he pulls out the wad of money, it's like fucking. I've been watching Sopranos, so it's like when they pull out a wad of money, you know,
Well, I did notice like when he robbed Avery of his wallet,
he took like a few hundred.
Yeah, there's definitely a few hundred there, but.
He also has a gun, so you know he probably made a lot of money with it or something.
Yeah,
you know,
who knows? Robbed a bank himself.
Yeah, who knows, right?
5,000 for an old bike—that's pretty expensive, isn't it? It must have been a pretty good
so
bike.
it might have been 500.
Yeah, that's why I kind of think it's 500.
Because he said there's a shit ton of miles on it too, but he took care of it, so it probably is closer to. It probably is like 500, but he just has 5, so who knows?
Right.
Yeah, but it also looks like his mom is doing better. She's living in a significantly nicer house. She's not driving that old beat up Honda anymore. The fucking that fucking Honda. I just remember like super old school. She's like in a whatever new like Chevy Malibu. She looks like she's doing good, you know. So kind of weirdly, I don't want to say it works out for everyone because Jason's still pretty like fucked up over the whole situation, but he's basically just taking again his dad's role. His dad. He becomes a nomad basically. He just says, "I'm heading west," you know, whatever on a motorcycle. and then
And a gun.
Doing odd jobs or something.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But it seems right for him, weirdly. Also, I really like that actor actually.
Yeah.
I know most people know him from The Amazing Spider-Man. He plays Harry Osborn. But I first saw him in Chronicle.
The guy that played Jason?
Yeah, the guy that played Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was in Life After Beth.
That's right. Okay, yes, okay. I actually forgot about that for a second. Yeah. I know him from Chronicle and Lawless. He was also in that movie. Really good fucking performances, by the way. But him in Chronicle was one of my favorite fucking things ever. He was pretty much right for that role. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just have to say that.
No,
Fucking love Chronicle.
he was definitely way better
Underrated
than AJ, I have to say. I kind of wish they casted a different actor
Yeah.
for AJ, who did it a little bit differently. Because
You know who AJ
Dude
weirdly
bugged me.
reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of
Project X. The kid from Project X. That's why I was thinking.
AJ or Jason?
Yeah, AJ.
Wait, what kid from Project X? Which one?
Costa.
Oh. Okay, yeah, kind of, yeah. But no, I was more thinking like he kind of reminds me of Tony Soprano's son, but I more mean like James Gandolfini's son.
Okay.
Not, like actual AJ Tony Soprano's son, not Tony Jr. But yeah, he kind of reminds me of him. Like just throw some kind of like longer hair on him, I guess, and I'd be like, yeah, dude, that's Tony Soprano's kid, basically. But instead of from fucking like basically Troy or whatever, he's from New Jersey.
Yeah, I really haven't seen much of this kid's
Which one?
filmography. The guy that plays AJ.
Oh yeah,
Emery Cohen.
I looked it up. I don't think I would have known him from anything else. I've seen some of the stuff, or I haven't seen some of the stuff he's done. I've heard of some of the stuff he's done, but I definitely haven't seen him in anything else. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, like really great performances. I think Jason actually gave one of the better performances.
yeah, definitely Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling, Jason, for sure.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Jason. Yeah, I mean, Bradley Cooper did awesome too, but yeah, it's definitely the Ryan Gosling and Jason's show for sure. For sure.
Because Bradley Cooper's role is kind of just more low key. Like, I think he cried a couple times. Shed a couple tears. But
Yeah, I think you see him portray the character really well, but there's just something so different about Ryan Gosling's character that makes it a little bit more impressive, I guess, because I mean, he kind of is like the dude from Drive, basically, just more angsty, I guess, but yeah, I feel like Bradley Cooper, I've seen that character a few times, and then Ryan Gosling, like, not so much, but yeah. But yeah, dude, if you guys watch Chronicle, which I think everyone should, it's a fucking amazing movie. Yeah, the guy that plays Jason is amazing in that.
Dane
DeHaan, yeah. Yeah, he was also really good in Lawless, and like you said, I actually need to rewatch Life After Beth. I remember really liking it, but I've only seen it once.
Yeah, the writer director of this movie,
Derek Cianfrance.
yeah, he
Did Blue Valentine, right?
Blue Valentine.
Yeah.
He did The Light Between Oceans. He likes these type of titles, right?
Oh God, dude,
between.
I'm sorry, not sorry, but that is one of the gayest things I've ever heard. The Light Between Oceans.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking like a romance novel that you could buy at like Fry's or at like your local grocery store or something like that.
Look at that cover.
God, who's in this? Is that Michael Fassbender?
Yeah, Rachel Weisz.
I love Rachel Weisz. No. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised she would do something like this, whatever it is.
Dude, just because of the title,
Yeah.
damn.
Alicia Vikander, yeah. Come on, man. What is it? The Light Between Oceans,
Yep.
right? Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah, and then he did Roofman this year with Channing Tatum.
Oh, he did the story by. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was looking at Sound of Metal.
Yeah, he
before
did
that.
story. He wrote the story
wrote
for
the story,
Sound of
yeah.
Metal, apparently.
Oh, and then he wrote and directed Roofman.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So that's what he's up to right
alright.
now.
Sick. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen Blue Valentine, but I've heard I should really watch that.
Yeah, that's another Ryan Gosling movie.
Yeah.
Who else? Michelle Williams.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Romantic drama.
Yes, I've heard it's a very complicated love story. Yeah, not typically my bag, but honestly, I think I'd watch basically anything with Ryan Gosling in it at this point.
Same.
I've really enjoyed a lot of his work so far. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I love Ryan, dude.
Favorite Ryan Gosling role?
It's Nice Guys.
Nice Guys,
It's
dude.
Nice Guys, bro. Yeah, it's Nice Guys. He also did star in my favorite romantic comedy of all time,
Crazy Stupid Love.
dude.
Same, brother.
Yeah, best fucking romantic comedy I've ever seen. Also, his character in The Big Short is fucking hilarious, and that's actually what made me realize, like, oh, he's actually really funny. And I mean, I think Nice Guys came out before that, maybe.
No, it came out right after.
Right after? Okay, yeah. But Big Short made me realize, like, oh, Ryan Gosling can actually be really funny if he wanted to. Oh, no, wait. Crazy Stupid Love. When did that come out? That was way before that, right?
Yeah, that came out 2011.
Oh, same time as Drive, apparently.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. That was the movie that made me realize that he could actually be really funny.
Lars and the Real Girl came out in 2007.
But I didn't watch it till later.
Right, yeah.
I didn't watch that until years later. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wild movie. Bentley, you ever seen that one?
Yeah, I have not seen that one.
Oh, I think that seems like right up your bag.
I know
dude.
the premise.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
like
why I
Lolita,
haven't.
you'll like that. You give Super Troopers a 7, you'll like Lars and the Real Girl. Or a 6.5, whatever.
I just like the pros, guys. I like the pros, okay? Really nice pros.
Yeah, man. Nah, dude, this movie fucks. I fucking love this movie. I don't know, man. Something about like the story that just kept going, dude. Like it was so fucking cool to see. Really like refreshing take on like storytelling. Again, I know we've had other movies where it kind of goes down the line or there's like a time jump, but something about just kind of how it connects like two characters back together again. It was pretty awesome. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
The music was fucking sick. Hall & Oates, you know, Bruce Springsteen. Weirdly, I don't think I heard a single Metallica song.
No.
Yeah.
They had a Suicide song in here, which I like kind of tripped me
So there's
out,
a
'cause I've
band
never-
called Suicide?
Yeah, from the 70s.
Okay.
Like they were like the first guys to use synths to do like weird like punk music, like
Okay.
like early industrial almost.
Yeah.
But
Do you listen to them or do you just know them? Oh,
like
okay,
the first
okay.
album is like iconic, you know, fucking Frankie Teardrop and shit. But
Wow.
yeah, but they it's just like the last thing you'd expect to hear in a movie soundtrack. So when you
Oh,
hear it,
okay,
it's like,
gotcha.
oh damn, Suicide's in here.
I really kept expecting one Metallica song because he wore, I mean, again, he was only in the movie for 30 minutes, but 25 of those minutes he was wearing that Metallica fucking t-shirt or, you know, tank top. So, you know.
The music was done by Mike Patton of Faith No More.
Okay, interesting. Or Mr. Bungle.
Or Mr. Bungle, yeah, also.
I don't know what Mr. Bungle is.
That's his
Original
other
band, actually.
Yeah, the band before.
They call it a side project, but really it's the band he was in before he was in Faith No More.
Okay.
Mr. Bungle.
Damn.
They're like a weird, trippy metal thing. I don't listen to him too much.
Okay.
But.
I don't listen to. I only know literally that one Faith No More song, so I have no.
What is
Yeah, well, Faith No More is actually really good. I like Faith No More, but yeah, I don't know anything about Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle. Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean,
But
I've not shut up about this movie for a while. Bentley. Okay. Now that we've talked about the whole movie, what are some things you liked and what are some things you didn't like or didn't care for? I guess if that makes it easier.
Like I appreciate that they did the whole like telling 3 different stories in one script thing, but I just feel like by the end of the first one, I wasn't like too involved in the characters after that. Like things were happening and stuff, and like, but I just wasn't I wasn't like super invested in Bradley Cooper dealing with his shit or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
And I especially didn't care about AJ.
Okay.
In the third part.
Yeah. I mean, well, he's a fucking douchebag, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
care for him, honestly.
And I thought, yeah, Ryan Gosling's part was cool and interesting. That was fun while it was happening, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so you were into it for like 30 minutes, and then after
Yeah, a
that,
little
you're
bit,
like,
a little bit.
You're like, oh, great. Now I got another fucking hour 50 to fucking sit through. It's great.
Yeah,
okay.
I just never like just felt super invested in the characters after. Besides Ryan Gosling, obviously, and honestly, by the end of it, I was caring about what's his name,
Jason.
Jason's
Yeah.
Jason a little bit, but it took a while for that. But
Sure. What about you, Artie? I mean, I know you've seen this a few times, but
Yeah, I mean, I still really like it. It's just as good as the last time I watched it. No, I like the same thing. It's the three stories, but it's like really one story altogether. But it's just three. It's told in 3 different parts, and yeah, I don't know. It's really good. Just really good story.
agree. Yeah.
Love Ryan Gosling as well.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Fucking, I think that's why maybe Bentley didn't care for it, because he's the president of the Ryan Gosling fan club, so he doesn't like that his character got killed off in the first 30 minutes, you know?
See that?
I get it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At least it's not one of those movies where they make a big deal that there's like these actors in it, like, oh my god, all these fucking people are in the movie, and then they're only in the first like 5 minutes or whatever.
Right,
They're just fucking killed off or something.
Drew Barrymore and Scream.
Scream, yeah. I was thinking about I don't know if you saw I think it's like the 2014 Godzilla with Aaron Taylor Johnson, because the trailer kept showing Bryan Cranston in it, and then he's only in like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
I remember that pissed me off, dude. I was like, I was in the theater thinking like, yo, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, that's it? I was kind of mad, dude. I was pretty fucking mad. But I ended up enjoying the movie overall. I thought it was great. But
You were waiting for him to come back the whole time.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, actually, I'm alive.
Yeah.
I remember when we convinced Jose to watch a movie with us one time, and it was what was it? Bad Times at the El Royale.
Okay.
And I think I was showing it to you for the first time as well.
I've only seen it once, so yeah,
But we
I guess it
convinced
would
him
be
to
that.
watch it because John Hamm's in it, and he
was loving Mad Men at the time.
Yeah, he's a big Mad Men fan.
Yeah.
So, and then he gets killed like 30 minutes in as well, and it's like a 2.5-hour movie. And
Yeah.
he's like,
You hoed him, RJ.
I did.
You hoed him a bit on that one. Yeah.
but I mean, I told him he was in the movie.
Yeah.
Got him.
Not like I don't know if you guys are ever gonna watch it, but not a major spoiler alert. But fucking one of the worst people to have done that is that Bullet Train movie with Brad Pitt. Because if you watch the trailer, there's like all these fucking celebrities in it, and bro, they barely make an appearance in the fucking movie. And I don't understand why so many people like that movie, because I thought it was probably one of the worst things Brad Pitt has done, dude. It was
Really?
actually. Like, it was just, everything about it was extremely underwhelming, which I would think is hard to do because you're fucking doing like an action-packed movie on a fucking bullet train. Like, there's so much you could do with it, and I felt like they just didn't do a lot with it, to be honest. It was pretty, again, just underwhelming overall. And yeah, I remember I was like, I left that theater and I was like, yeah, I don't get it. I was like, I don't know why everyone's fucking sucking this movie's dick so hard.
Isn't it like a Korean thing? Or like a remake of a Korean movie or something? Bullet Train?
It's set
Maybe
in
not.
Japan.
It's
I
in
don't know.
Japan.
It's set in Japan, but I don't
Okay.
know. I'm sure there's been something
There's a-
like it before.
There's a
but-
Korean like zombie horror movie called Train to Busan.
Yeah, there's
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Probably think that.
Yeah. But yeah, just, yeah, this is reminding me of that because, yeah, there's all these people, like Bad Bunnies is supposed to be in it, Ozzy Beats is supposed to be in it, Aaron Taylor Johnson and Tyree, whatever. The guy from like,
Brian Tyree Henry. I think.
yeah, that guy, the guy from like
from
Atlanta and
Atlanta.
stuff, yeah. Like they're all supposed to be in it and they're like barely in it. It's, yeah, that shit pissed me off. Yeah, it's like, remember like those movies that came out like once a year where it was like 25 celebrities in it, like New Year's Eve or Valentine's
Right,
Day,
yeah.
you know, kind of reminded me of something like that. But we're just making an action-packed movie.
See if it's like a kind of like a, I don't know, like a movie just of vignettes, kind of like movie,
it's not.
movie 43. Then I can can get on board. It's
Sure,
if they're in
yeah.
it for 5-10 minutes, whatever.
I like movie 43 way more than I like Bullet Train.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
tell you that.
I
yeah.
love movie 43.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm in the minority, I know,
Dude.
but
Dude, I feel like I know you've never seen Dexter, but that Agent Dokes me where it's just like, I know this is what happened, I just can't prove it. I know Jeffrey Epstein fucking blackmailed everyone in that movie to do that movie. I just can't prove it, unfortunately, because it makes no sense how they got like multiple Oscar winners and all these like A-list fucking celebrities
Berry.
like with maximum salary caps or whatever, or like maximum salary ass like fucking did this movie, dude. Like it makes no sense. But that's just the theory, a game theory. But yeah, no, that's just my 2 cents on it.
This movie is at least better than movie 43. I'll say.
Is it better than Super Troopers?
Better than Super Troopers.
No.
Sure.
Damn it! No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Belly's got some hot takes, guys.
I'm not a big Super Troopers fan.
Yeah.
But I know it's beloved. Cult classic even.
Yeah. If you
can't deny
if
that.
you didn't care for Super Troopers, you'll fucking. I mean, I hated Super Troopers too, so you'll think Super Troopers 2 is like the worst fucking thing ever created.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would not recommend that. I honestly wish I could unwatch Super Troopers 2, so Super Troopers could remain unsullied in my vision.
Yeah. Honestly, those first like 4 movies that Broken Lizard did were amazing.
Super Troopers, Club Dread, Slime and Salmon, Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
Right?
Yeah, well, Beer Fest was before Sam and Sam.
Right.
But
Yeah, Beer Fest was before that. Yeah.
Those are all great.
Yeah, Club Dread. I remember thinking Club Dread was actually scary when I was a kid.
It is kind of like.
Yeah, it was like actually kind of a good horror movie.
They have
yeah.
some good suspense in there. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and then later when I watched it again as an adult, I was like, "Oh, why the fuck did I think this was scary?
Yeah, it's
Like,
so
this is, like,
stupid.
it's so stupid. It's so funny." Yeah, I gotta watch that one again. Actually,
Yeah.
it's been a while. It's been a while.
Hey, it's spooky season.
It is spooky season. Yeah, we gotta think about what spooky movies we're watching this upcoming.
Yeah.
I already got like at least 3 in my head that I want to watch.
Spooky movies?
Yeah.
We usually don't watch any when it comes to
Yeah.
October.
Last time we
talk
didn't even
about
do it during
and then
October. We did it in what, July or what? No, what month was it that we
February.
It was
just?
April, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, we just chose a random month to start watching fucking.
It was like
scary
half
movies.
Halloween, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah.
Half spooky season.
Yeah. Some
halfway
shit like
through,
that.
like
Yeah.
that.
That was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw Rosemary's Baby. That was sick. I love that movie now.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Thanks for that one, Bentley.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Sorry, we digress so much on this, guys. But yeah. I know Bentley gets tired when I say this, but I'm just saying this. Final thoughts. Awesome movie. I'd recommend it to just about anybody. Unless you're Bentley, I guess. And or at least give them the warning that Ryan Gosling is not going to be in it as much as you think he is. Just
There you
don't say
go.
how long. Just say he's not in as long as you think it's going to be. Just say that, I guess. But overall, I thought the themes are great. I love the whole, like, again, sins of the father, and you can't escape your past, and sometimes karma is just kind of funny. And yeah, man, it's just like the cinematography was fucking cool. Just the overall like aesthetic of the movie was just so kind of like the first 30 minutes was like super gritty, and then it gets kind of like first half is pretty gritty, and then it gets cleaned up a little bit, and then it gets kind of dark again, and then again it kind of ends up on a light note. You know, everything's bright towards the end. But yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I don't really have any complaints about it. I don't even know what score to give it. I want to give it. Nah, I don't know if I'd give it like a 9, but it's pretty close to a 9 in my eyes.
An 8.5, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 8.5.
Yeah.
Give it a Fellini.
The Fellini. There you go. Not a Super Troopers. Give it a Fellini. But yeah, this is kind of my 2 cents on it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's
All right, guys.
That's all I got to say.
All right, guys. Well, thanks everyone for joining us on another episode of 3 Hacks in a Movie. I've been Emilio.
My name is Bentley.
And I'm RJ.
All right, have a good night, y'all.